Hello and welcome back to the another video of Ncert Social Science Book 8. So let's start the unit. Minerals in India. So when we talk about minerals in India, as we know that India is rich in various minerals. Say like Jharkhand, Orissa, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Goa, Maharashtra and Karnataka, we have iron deposits. Again, we have major bauxite producing area in Jharkhand, Orissa, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. As we know, India is the largest producer and exporter of mica deposits in the world. So, mica deposits are mainly found in Jharkhand, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh and Rajasthan. Again, manganese deposits lies in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Orissa, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. And again we have limestone. So the major producing states in India are Bihar, Orissa, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. Then we have gold in Kolar Belt in Karnataka. And again, India is one of the world's leading producers and exporters of salt. We mainly get salt from seas, lakes and rocks. So the extraction of salt from Sambar Lake in Rajasthan can be seen in the picture. So now moving on to the next topic, that is the power resources. When we talk or when we classify power resources, there can be various ways to understand the power resources. The classification that this book contains that classifies it into either conventional or non-conventional resources. So now let's first understand what do we mean by conventional and non-conventional, and its importance to understand that this is different from renewable and non-renewable resources. Now, conventional resources. If we look into the dictionary, it refers to a traditional or normal way. So anything which we use traditionally which comes under the conventional resources. So as for example, fossil fuels, burning of firewoods, burning of coal, petroleum, hydropower. So all this comes under conventional resources. And this can be either renewable and non-renewable. But most of these are non-renewable in nature. On the other hand, we have non-conventional resources, which are not a kind of traditional resources that are being used for energy generation. For example, we can say that energy from biogas, energy from solar energy, the wind energy, the wave energy. So all these are non-conventional in nature. But there is one important energy, that is the nuclear energy, that has been a part of debates in since long, and most of the people classified still under the non-conventional resources. However, nowadays it has become a kind of common used energy. The conventional resources has been in common use for a long time, for example firewood and fuelwood. Now we will move on to the conventional resources. The first one is firewood, which is primarily used for cooking and heating and is used in more than 50% of the villages. It is easy to use and it provides large energy, but the main drawbacks are that it is polluting the nature and it consumes a lot of time to renew, and also it leads to deforestation which affects our environment. So now moving on to the next topic, that is fossil fuel, which can be coal, petroleum or natural gas. So we will talk about this one by one. So the first one we have is coal. Coal is used for domestic purposes, which is declining nowadays. It is more primarily and used for electric purposes for generation of thermal power plants. Again, coal is also known as buried sunshine. So the leading coal producers of the world are China, USA, Germany, Russia, South Africa and France. Again in India we have Raniganj, Jharia, Dhanbad and Bokaro in Jharkhand. So that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next video.